Hey everybody, At the Movies with Film coming at you. Film Brown here, got a really fun film for you today. Another one of those W. Lee Wilder films. We love Wilder. You know, he's the brother of Billy Wilder, who went on to do such great works as Sunset Boulevard and things like that. But we have his brother. Now, they didn't talk a lot. They didn't get along that well. And I'm not sure if it was a snob thing or not, if Billy Wilder was just too good for his brother, or that his little brother, or I'm not even sure who was older or whatever in this thing, but maybe he felt an inferiority complex. Well, he shouldn't. Anybody who can make a film like this is worthy. Film we're watching is Phantom from Space, 1953. Remember, we saw some killers from space. Remember that one? They had to tie me up to get me to introduce that one. You don't have to tie me up to do this one. Likewise, he did The Snow Creature. We've seen that on here. Phantom from Space. Interesting film. It's about some guy who crashes on this planet, who walks around killing people, and basically he's a man in a spacesuit. And what you see is, really a spacesuit is the star of this thing, because you never see anybody play the guy. He doesn't have any head. They say, oh, I saw this spacesuit walking around and describe him. Well, he's a spacesuit guy, and he doesn't have a head. Kind of fascinating the way that works out. Okay. Well, the guy who plays him is Dick Sands, so he plays the spacesuit. If you want to say, in the credits it says he plays the Phantom, but I think you should say he played the spacesuit. Yeah. He also played the Snow Creature too. Remember the Snow Creature, the big abominable Yeti type guy. Okay. This film, the things I kind of like about this movie is the strange science in this film. The way that, let's say, radiation seems to kind of come and go. They got some strange devices to read this. There's communication officers driving around with these vehicles with these weird things on top of them, sort of like these great Woody station wagons, and which would be a really great car to have now. And they have this device on the top that's supposed to pick up the communications with strange beings and things. And, of course, where they pick up spacesuits. Okay. Let's talk a little bit about Wilder. I was just reading about Wilder. His brother came over much earlier and got involved in Hollywood. And Lee Wilder was basically out east prior to his brother, and he was a man who made purses. And in 1945, thereabouts, he decided to come on back to the West, where his brother was, and start getting involved with independent production and things like that. I think it's kind of neat that he was a purse maker. Okay, and made purses because, really the kind of films he made were basically just sow's ears. Okay, so if you know that little saying, okay, about the purses and sow's ears, he's really kind of stuck with sow's ears, and all of his films are kind of sour as well. Some other people in this film, Ted Cooper, Harry Landers, kind of interesting guys, one a detective, one a sort of a communications expert, and so on. Both of them made appearances in The Wild One. At a certain time. And William Lava wrote the music for this, wrote a lot of the later day Warner Brothers cartoons stuff, and William Clothier did the photography on this film, and we've seen some of the other stuff that shot as well.